Foul.
Damn.
Foul.
You see it? Joe Johnson riding big, nigga.
It shouldn't come to anyone's surprise that professional athletes make a lot of money. While not every athlete spends millions on his or her car collection, those that do receive a great deal of attention from car enthusiasts. Today, we're looking at the 10 most expensive cars owned by famous athletes. Before we dive into the topic, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel, as it really helps us to make more awesome videos. At number 10, the Ford F-650, $200,000 plus, Joe Johnson. The 7-time All-Star Joe Johnson was happy to pay $200,000 for the Ford F-650 Super Truck. The F-650 might not be a bona fide monster truck, but in the way of trucks you can drive on the road, it comes pretty close. The F-650 is one of the most expensive vehicles in Ford's lineup, going head-to-head with the company's supercar, the Ford GT. Outside of industrial use and for business, there really isn't a reason to own this oversized super truck, and for the high price, it's not something you would casually buy, as Joe did. Number 9. Mercedes-Benz SL65 AMG, $227,175, Didier Drogba. Drogba is a Chelsea football legend who needs no introduction. The Ivorian was once the highest-paid footballer in the English Premier League. So what does a ball player like this guy like to spend his hard-earned money on? Well, sleek cars, of course. With several different types of rides that he has been seen driving, his Mercedes-Benz SL65 AMG is the most expensive one that he owns. A spectacular look, unique performance data, consistently lightweight design, and the highest degree of exclusivity, these all add up to the SL65 AMG from Mercedes. The high-performance coupe features purebred motorsports technology and introduces sports car fans to a whole new world in terms of dynamic performance. At number 8, the Lamborghini Aventador Roadster LeBron James. The Aventador Roadster is an extremely expensive vehicle, and LeBron James definitely wanted this Lambo to stand out. In a world that has become heavily reliant on technology, the 2021 Lamborghini takes a more nostalgic look at things. The large Lambo is a triumphant tribute to supercars of old, with its flamboyant facade and vociferous V12. The 730-plus horsepower 6.5-liter engine that's mounted behind the driver is naturally aspirated and crowd-pleasing. But the Aventador's automated manual transmission can be clunky in traffic. This Italian exotic looks good in both coupe and convertible form, though the latter's top is cumbersome to remove. Despite its substantial girth, the Aventador is surprisingly athletic. The track-tuned SVJ model makes carving canyon roads or logging lap times even more exhilarating. The car is hugely expensive and far from subtle, but it's a brilliant send-off to a soon-to-be extinct breed of old-school supercars. At number 7, Derrick Rose, Bentley Mulsanne. When he is injured and not playing, Derrick Rose likes to enjoy cars, and the Bentley is a car to enjoy. The handcrafted sedan is the patriarch of the Bentley family, with an imposing outward appearance and intimate cabin experience. Its forceful twin-turbo V8 provides effortless acceleration, and the car is surprisingly agile for its size. This combination gives the Bentley the performance to ensure that its passengers arrive on time and in style. Inside, elegance is realized through the sedan's rich ornamentation, opulent features, and expansive roominess. Although the car is a shining example of excess and status, that's precisely what Bentley customers crave. At number 6, Maria Sharapova and the Porsche 911 Cabriolet. Maria Sharapova was one of the best female tennis players in history. She was also the brand ambassador of Porsche. Among all the Porsche cars, the Porsche 922 Cabriolet was reportedly her favorite. The Porsche 911, with a folding fabric roof that retracts in 12 seconds, is, to be honest, pretty known in the car world. Porsche builds 11,000 versions of each 911, roofless ones, lighter ones, faster ones. The 911 Cabriolet is a pretty heartland, predictable stalwart of the range. As you'd expect, it copies the Carrera Coupe's specs to the letter. At launch, there's only an S model, using a 3-liter twin-turbo flat 6 to generate 444 horsepower, 391 pound-foot torque. The standard Carrera is cheaper and gives away a few extra horsepower. It is actually the one to have. Number 5. Lewis Hamilton, Pagani Zonda. The Pagani Zonda is a vehicle that looks like a replica of the 90s version of the Batmobile. Ironically enough, it costs probably around the same that the fictional Bruce Wayne paid for his favorite business vehicle. The Pagani costs approximately a cool $1.4 million, with some models soaring all the way to $1.8 million. The sports car tops out at an incredible 220 miles an hour and definitely will catch the eye of anyone who sees it. Race car driver Lewis Hamilton seemingly always wanted to drive around something that resembles something he works with. Pagani Zonda is an Italian manufacturer and definitely has a lust for creating extremely fast and expensive sports cars for wealthy individuals who can afford them. The purple color works amazingly well with the Zonda too. Number 4. Mario Balotelli, the Ferrari 458 Spider. Mario likes to take the headlines on and off the pitch. Since 2009, Ferrari has taken the stand with their new generation of models, namely the 458 Spider. Make no mistake, it's an extraordinarily original concept, a completely new solution that once again confirms Ferrari's talent for innovating and astounding without ever losing the identity and core values that have defined its story since 1947. The car can touch 200 miles an hour and gets from 0 to 60 in an impressive 3 seconds. Balotelli made an estimated $3.7 million in 2016 without considering any of his endorsements, so buying a Ferrari or two wouldn't make a dent in his bank account that much. Also, Balotelli is Italian, so it's not surprising that he decided to buy an Italian sports car. Now, if he decided to go with a Porsche, that may have caused some heads to turn. Number 3. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, pink Lamborghini. Lamborghinis seem to be a typical go-to sports car for a number of athletes. The approximate cost of these vehicles starts at around $200,000, which is far cheaper than a number of other luxury sports vehicles available to athletes. Zlatan, one of the best football players in the world, went for a Lambo, but he went all out on his. It's hard to argue with the stylish pink paint job, which matches his cleats. When you're an amazing player like him, you can afford a custom paint job like this on sports cars. This is actually an incredible paint job, which should set an example for other athletes that if they're going to go bold, they should keep the spirit of the vehicle in mind. At number 2, Michael Jordan, a Corvette ZR1 40th Anniversary Edition. Although not the most outstanding car on the list, this particular ZR1 has a special place in the basketball star's heart. The 1993 Corvette ZR1 may not be special, but Jordan's particular car is a special edition that celebrates the model's 4th decade with Special Edition. It has an aluminum block V8. The ZR1 has a power output of 375 horsepower, along with a Special Edition ruby red metallic paint and ruby red leather sports seats, along with special trim and emblems. Less than 7,000 of this edition were sold, and Michael Jordan was the first athlete to be worth more than $1 billion. Therefore, it's interesting to look at the vehicles MJ has owned throughout the years, including the Corvette, the 40th Anniversary Edition. By the looks of his outfit, this picture is definitely from the 90s, and you have to admit that his Corvette does have an amazing look to it. The color is extraordinary. The body style is basically what you expect from a Corvette. Corvettes seem to always draw a stir based on the opinions of those who love them and those who don't care for the brand. And at number 1, LaFerrari Limited Edition 3.02 million Cristiano Ronaldo. So he's one of the most flashy, highest paid athletes on the planet. So it's probably not too surprising to see Ronaldo own one of the world's most expensive cars. With a price tag of more than $3 million, CR7 can drive around any town he wants to and will undoubtedly turn a lot of heads when he passes by. More known for his award-winning football career playing for Manchester United, Real Madrid, and now Juventus, Cristiano Ronaldo is also making news for his plush selection of high-end supercars. Ferrari is known for producing scintillating-looking vehicles that are fast, stylish, and technologically advanced. Some of the most popular models from the Italian car maker are California, 458 Italia, F12 Berlinetta, and FF. The LaFerrari is a limited edition car that was showcased for the first time at the 2013 Geneva Auto Show. Interestingly, the design of the model has got no input from Pininfarina, a car design firm based in Italy that has been associated with Ferrari for over 60 years. The LaFerrari has a wheelbase of 2655 millimeters, along with a curb weight of 1255 kgs. Incredibly, this hybrid sports car runs on the combination of 6.3-liter V12 engine and 2 electric motors, wherein one controls the driven wheels while the other operates the ancillaries. This sports car has the capability of clocking 100 kilometers an hour from scratch in a time frame below 3 seconds. In addition, it has a company-claimed top speed of around 350 kilometers per hour. So that's the end of today's video. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button and comment below. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you're new to the channel. That way you'll be notified when we upload more content.